It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, my mama versus my wife. Dear Steve and Shirley, I met my wife 4 years ago, and I've been sneaking around behind her back since I met her. I haven't been cheating. I'm sure that's what you're thinking, but I've been seeing my mama on the side. When I first met my wife, I explained to her that my dad passed away in 2020, and since then, I've stepped up to take care of my mama and make sure she's good. At the time, my wife understood where I was coming from because she's big on family too. A few weeks into dating, she told me that she hates mama's boys. I already knew I wanted to marry this woman, so I downplayed everything I did for my mama. I lied about taking my mama to dinner or taking her to the movies and shopping with her for hours on the weekends. My girl thought I was at the gym or doing yard work or whatever other lie I told her. She trusted me and never questioned me. My girl met my mama and they started hanging out before the wedding. I knew I was in trouble. Mama told her about a movie that we saw together, and my girl had been asking me to see that movie with her. I told her that my mom had it wrong and I never saw that movie with her, and then I had to go back to the movies to see it with my girl. Now that we've been married for 4 months, it's hard to sneak out to see my mom. I cannot hide how much my mama calls me, and I can't explain why I FaceTime my mom so much. I'm the youngest, and I am her favorite son. I'd love for her to live with us, but I'm scared to ask my wife because I can tell and sense that she's tired of my mama. What am I supposed to do? How can I keep both of the special women in my life happy? All right. Yeah, exactly, Steve. I know that's your mom and everything, but you do realize that your wife comes first, right? You guys have only been married for 4 months. Your initial obligation after you took those marriage vows is to your wife. And now, should you help your mom? Should you be there whenever you can? Absolutely, yes. But can you, will you be there every second of the day for your mom? The answer to that, of course, is no. You're only one person and you're a husband first. You can't keep doing this. The way you're going about it is crazy and I'm sure very stressful, and it keeps you sneaking out and lying to your wife and making your mom feel some kind of way, I'm sure. What about when or if you have kids of your own? Then what are you going to do? This is why your wife said she hates mama's boys, because they do stupid stuff like this. You say you can sense your wife is tired of all of this, but really she's tired of you, okay? And how you're handling this situation. You should get your siblings together, let them, help out and help your mom sometimes. What are they doing? I bet they're spending time with their wives and family, right? But if everyone chips in, helps take care of your mom, you would have more time to spend with your wife. You guys could rotate these responsibilities. You might be the favorite son, but why should you bear the bulk of the responsibility with your mom? Steve?
This is a disaster. My mama versus my wife. It shouldn't even be the case. See, son, listen to me. You're not the end of the letter. The question is, how can I keep both of the special women in my life happy? That ain't your job. I'm sorry. That ain't your job. That was your dad's job who passed away. Was to protect, provide for his wife. He's gone. Regrettably so, and I send my condolences to you. That I'm not trying to say that in a harsh way, because Lord knows I know the loss of both parents, so I'm not saying that to you. But I'm saying, brother, that was his job. Your job is to protect, profess, and provide for your wife. What you're trying to do, you're not going to accomplish. And then secondly, man, stop talking all this about your mama. You a mama's boy. You are a mama's boy. Period. It is hard to be a mama's boy and a husband. Them two does not work, man. That don't work for nobody. It ain't gonna work for your mama, and I got news for you. It sure ain't gonna work for your wife. Because a wife requires too much, and as she should. A wife needs your attention, and oftentimes your undivided attention. And you can't split that up with other people. Look, man, if y'all gonna have a family, you gotta get busy. And you just, man, you do real silly stuff, man. You just how old are you, man? That's what I need to know. I stepped up, take care of my mom and make sure you're good. At the time, my wife understood where I was coming from because she big on family too. Yeah, but she didn't know this though. A few weeks into dating, she told me she hate mama boys. Well, yeah. I already knew I wanted to marry this woman, so I downplayed everything. And so, after you downplayed everything, but you was downplaying it so you could continue? Okay, I lied about taking my mama to dinner, taking her to the movie, shopping with her for hours on the weekend. Who do that with their mama?
Hang on, Steve. Hang on.
Now, what man do that with his mama?
We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject is my mama versus my wife. My mama versus my wife. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Do you think astronauts fight over elbow room? Probably, because advanced tech doesn't always mean more space. Until now. Introducing the Hyundai Ioniq 9, a 3-row electric SUV with over 300 miles of range, ultra-fast charging capability, and lots of space.
The all-new Hyundai Ioniq 9. Space in an EV. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for more details. EPA estimated range for Ioniq 9 based on fully charged batteries for comparison purpose only. Actual range will vary based on several factors.
All right, Steve. Come on, let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is my mama versus my wife.
Ooh. My mama versus my wife. Title of this letter should be Mama's Boy Trying to Be a Husband. And it's not going to work. And the reason it's not going to work is because the things that you are doing for your mother is taking away time from stuff you could be doing with and for your wife. Now, you opened up the letter correctly. I see now why you said this. I met my wife 4 years ago, and I've been sneaking around behind her back since I met her. Oh, I ain't been cheating. I'm sure that's what you're thinking. But I've been seeing my mama on the side right there. That's the whole letter right there. I'm glad you said that. Because, see, that's what's wrong. Do you know something, young man? That you are really actually seeing your mama on the side? I've never, ever in my life heard a man say that. I'm seeing my mama on the side.
My mama is...
I've been sneaking around behind my wife's back with my mama. I've been seeing my mama on the side. But do you know how that sound? That don't sound, what's the word, though? That don't sound...
Right.
Kind of got a little incest tone in it. I'm just saying, it just got a little incest tone in it. That's this letter, and then you go on to justify what you've been doing. I explained that my dad passed away in 2020, and you wanted to step up and make sure your mom was good. Now, your girl understood that in the beginning because she big on family, too. But a few weeks into dating, she told me she hates mama's boys because she saw it coming. She had a feeling, and you have not let her down. So you knew you wanted to marry this woman, so you started downplaying everything you did for your mama. And then here we go. I lied about taking my mama to dinner, taking her to the movies, and shopping with her for hours on the weekend. My girl thought I was at the gym or doing yard work or whatever other lie I told her. She trusted me and never questioned me. Hey, man, what? You take your mama to dinner, You go to movies with your mama and you spend hours on the weekend shopping with her. That's why you said you seeing your mama on the side. Because that's what you're doing, man. Then my girl met your mama and they started hanging out for the wedding. I knew I was in trouble. Mama told her about a movie we saw together. My girl been asking me to see that movie with her. I told her my mama had it wrong and never saw that movie with her. And I had to go back to the movies with my girl to see it again. Now that we've been married for 4 months, it's hard to sneak out to see my mom. Boy, what? What's wrong with you? You hear how you sound? Now that we've been married, it's hard to sneak out and see my mom. I can't hide how much my mama calls me, and I can't explain why I FaceTime my mom so much. Man, boy, bye. Hey, man, your marriage is doomed. Your marriage is doomed because you really are seeing your mama. And I've never heard another man say that. I'm seeing my mama on the side, but that's what you're doing, man. I'm the youngest, and I'm her favorite son. I was my mama's youngest. And I thought I was her favorite son. But me and my mama wasn't dating. I ain't never in my life took my mom to the movies.
Or to dinner.
Mama, come on, let me and you go down to the movies. I mean, it's okay if you did it for your mama every now and then or something like that. Ain't nothing wrong with taking your mama to dinner. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with taking. I used to have to take my mama shopping all the time. But you, dog, whew.
It's too much.
I'm scared. And then guess what? I'd love for her to live with us. Boy, you done lost your mind. You want to move your mama in your house? Boy, what's wrong with you? What am I supposed to do? And I could tell, I'm scared to ask my wife because I can tell since that she's tired of mama. Yeah, she tired of your mama. Sick and tired of your mama. I'm tired of your mama. I ain't never met her. Problem is, you seeing your mama on the side. Brother, let me just explain something to you. There's no solution to this. You will not be married to this woman long.
Not if you keep
because guess what? She is going to find out about all this. And I'm going to tell you why. Because as soon as the mama think you done came between you and her, the mama go get rid of you.
The mama is going to get rid of him, you're saying?
The mama go get rid of her.
The wife.
Soon as she find out that you the reason he ain't coming by no more, he ain't calling, he ain't going to dinner, he ain't doing that. Because she done married the wrong man. Because you ain't her man. You, your mama's boy.
That's why she hates
me. And that is more important to you than anything. And until you put your wife first, as the Bible says, leave all others and cleave only unto her.
Yep. Well,
bro, you got it twisted, man. Good luck, man. This ain't gonna work. Hey, man, about 2 years from now, write me back. Let me know where you living at now.
Where is his siblings? Where are they?
They ain't got nothing to do with this. They cool because he ain't got to worry about nothing. Yeah, they ain't finna help.
All right. You can comment on today's Strawberry Letter on Instagram or Facebook at Steve Harvey FM. Also check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.